Good morning, guys. Today we are doing a mod that I've been wanting to do for a while, and that's a kind of like a custom mesh grill, right? I think they're called Satoshi grills on Tacoma World. I'm not really sure why they call them that, but as you can see, we got the main part cut out. Right now it's prime, that's why it's gray. That's not the color it's going to be when it's on the truck, but I cut out these corner pieces too, and I've been using this 3/8 perforated sheet. We're going to cut out pieces for this too, just so it looks uniform throughout. So actually I'll walk you guys through how we went about making this. First thing we did after taking off the grill, we made this cardboard cutout that perfectly fit into here as like kind of like a negative, a hole filler, in order for us to cut that board. This is 3/4 inch plywood, which is obviously the same shape. It served as a jig where we took the sheet metal, that stuff right there, and laid it out on top of this and hammered it out over the edges so the tabs would perfectly fold in and fit the inner part of this grill. Now currently it's secured with 8 screws, although I think I'm going to run to the store and grab some bolts, just because this is 15-year-old plastic and I'm not sure I like how screws put outside pressure on the walls of that, so I think I might just switch that out with a thinner bolt that fits through the hole and maybe put some Loctite so it's secure. Yeah, we're going to be painting it black today and might be installing some Raptor lights too. First things first, let's make the cardboard cutouts for these corner pieces right here. So how I want the sheet to sit on this side, I think, is right over this lip right here. I don't think I want it inside. So what I'm going to do is take this cardboard, trace that out right there, and then add maybe what looks like, I don't know, maybe that's like a 3/4 inch on this side, 1/2 inch to maybe 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch on this side. So that's what I think I'm going to use to make the mesh cutout. Alright, so I got my buddy to make these 2 cutouts for me, and they fit perfectly. Check that out. It's gonna look really mean once that's all painted. Now I just need to sand away this little inside lip, so the bond, I got this plastic to metal bonding adhesive, just so that stuff makes a good contact with this and it's not just relying on the paint. So I'm just gonna sand that away. Both sides are clamped and glued. Now it's just waiting for that 1 hour set time. After that I'll test it, praying that it stays. If it does, awesome. So I'm replacing the screws with these bolts and these nut bolt combos right now. I'm just putting some Loctite on them before I seal them. Alright, that should do the trick. Alright, so that adhesive bonding stuff that I got was holding pretty well, but we decided to get, what did you say that was called, like epoxy?
JB plastic weld.
JB plastic weld. It's just kind of like a clay epoxy, and put that on the outside. We're going to sand it down, make it smooth, and then when it's painted, hopefully it'll look pretty clean, and then same thing on the other side. Quick little update on the grill. We got that epoxy paste to set in, and and we sanded it down. It looks pretty decent. We primed the whole thing, although we're still not super satisfied with the way that the epoxy clay is sitting right now. So we're probably going to take some Bondo tomorrow morning and see if we can level that out a little bit better, and then I'll be hitting it with some flat black. Overall though, the grill looks fantastic. Not really much I can complain about. So I was just going to do a quick little test of the Raptor lights. I got those in. So what you're looking at right now is a palm tree. The embers are not on, but now I got them hooked up to a battery. Check that out. Bam. And that's just coming from these 3 little LEDs. There's 6 LEDs in 3 little 2 LEDs per pod, so a total of 6 LEDs, and that's how bright they make that palm tree in front of me, just these little lights, and that's without them. Good morning, everyone. So this morning we filled up these sides kind of with Bondo to make it level more evenly, and yeah, now it's painted. We put one heavy coat of black. Obviously we primed the whole thing as well, so there's 2 coats of primer. This is the first coat of black. I'm gonna do one more coat of black, and then I'll start hitting it with the clear coat. But overall, I really like how the mesh looks like it's molded into the plastic, you know, because of that JB Weld clay. It made it look just like it was supposed to be there, and overall I think I'm going to be really happy with the result, especially once this is done leveling. Yep, that is the new grill, guys. I think it looks really sharp. Definitely an improvement over this stock kind of ribbed thing we got going on here. Another thing that I know I'm gonna like better about this one than I will about this one is this was really difficult to clean at times. Like, and especially when I'm waxing my truck, doing a detail, doing a full clean, it's really hard to get in all these crevices, get around, you know, on top of everything. This is just a flat sheet. It's gonna be a lot easier to clean. It's also going to protect my radiator better than this will. You can get a pretty sizable rock. That would go right through this easily, and that's a pretty big rock. If that was flying fast, that could probably cause a little bit of damage to my radiator, but nothing too big is going to get through that. If you guys like the outcome, if you like watching, make sure to subscribe. And headlights come in today, actually. Can't wait to be putting those in, and see you guys in the next one.